Good evening. Who is there on stream? Hello. Welcome to Nate's gameplay. We're gonna take this a little bit differently. We're gonna be talking about FANIMECon 2026, and I think some of y'all are noticing what the hell's happening over at FANIMECon. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. So let's talk about it, as Trick Williams will say. Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome to Nate's gameplay. Again, we're doing things a little bit differently this time. And we're going to be discussing, yes, FANIMECon 2026. Let me change this up because I don't know why I'm a small window now. So, hold on. I really don't understand why I'm a small window. Hold on. Let's take, take that aside. I'm going to make myself bigger. Yeah, make myself a little bigger this time. Alright. And then I'll just put this right below everybody. Wait, gotta bring Sasha in here. And everything else, I guess. Chat box, there we go. Beet juice is gross. I don't know how it became a thing. I don't know about that. I mean, the thing is, like, it can make you sick. I don't understand that, though. But, no, I mean, that is a thing that happened over at FANIMECon, yes. Or I don't know. I would consider it FANIMECon. It was just more like, music. How do you call this? I wouldn't say music. I would say like it would be something like ParkCon. I mean, that's a whole different event though. I don't know how to contribute it. I'm gonna discuss that more a little bit later as I talk about FANIME 2026. But yes, it happened last weekend. It was I would say a fun time overall. I know a lot of folks are probably gonna say like, oh, it's not just because like, oh, ParkCon had its own controversies here and there. But yes, there are controversies when it comes to ParkCon, and again, a lot of people are discussing it at that moment. So yeah, that's how things are when it comes to FANIMECon and ParkCon. But yeah, I am here at Twitch again. We'll discuss more about what's happening on FANIME. Although I'm not alone here tonight, I do have the CaliCon blog here. Matt, Ryan, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, hold up. Sorry. Let me get. Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys. My bad. It is not the right one. Where did it go? Can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you.
Okay, there we go. I got the right speaker this time. So, first off, you two have never been to FANIME this year, but you've been hearing all the things that are happening over at the con, huh?
It's viral, dude. It's all over Facebook and all over the web.
Can I quote somebody really quick?
What?
Let me quote the San Francisco Chronicle, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, I'm trying to get the actual here. It's not. It's trying to get me. It's trying to get me to. It says cosplay model sold feet juice at Barry Anime Convention. Yes, people drink it.
People did drink it, and it is a viral thing that's been happening. ParkCon is well. That's my thing that I wanted to discuss. Is like, is ParkCon and FANIMECon like? They're not together, but they are together. It's like it's weird how we're gonna bring this up.
Well,
By proxy, it's not officiated by FANIMECon itself.
But we have to look. We have to go in order to get to feet juice. So we have to go all the way back to when probably Ryan and I went to the last FANIMECons, which was 2019 and 2018. Back then, and there's a really great thread that's online by somebody I'm not going to name, but they were talking about how, well, I brought it up, that at some point, actually, back up, sorry. I think what's being said at some point is that somehow FANIME needs to respond to what's happening with ParkCon. I don't know how you do it,
Okay.
but they need to say something. Because it does not look good when you read headline after headline, whether it's from social media, whether it's from the Central Chronicle, from whatever. What's being attached? Not ParkCon. Because no one knows what the fuck ParkCon is. FANIMECon is the first thing that's being mentioned.
Which is kind of the point here, because the thing is that because ParkCon is so close to FANIME, people are assuming that, you know, the whole events that happen over at quote-unquote ParkCon is going on at FANIME, and people are thinking, oh, FANIME is going to be this huge thing that happened, and it turned out to be, well, a crazy party. and it didn't turn out well because, as I'm going to discuss later, I'm going to say what happened during that convention. It was just a bunch of things here and there. I mean, obviously, you guys have already heard about it. The whole feet juice incident happened. And the thing is, like, I think it was just like a practical prank. Like, it's a cosplayer that was, you know, just having fun, putting her feet in a cooler of Gatorade. By the way, it wasn't like, I don't know if it wasn't. Again, I didn't drink it, so I wouldn't really assume it was alcoholic. So
it's questionable substance at best.
It was alcoholic.
So somebody wait. Again, I don't know if anybody on Twitch or on YouTube that are currently watching right now, if they actually tasted that, but if anybody can bring it up, come on up and tell me.
So there's a video floating around. Of the way that they quote-unquote sanitize the feet.
Well, how do they do that? Just because they just dip their feet into, you know...
Yeah. But in order to sanitize the feet after they did it, they poured Everclear.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. 190 proof alcohol. You are like 2 steps away from rubbing alcohol at that point.
It is, yeah.
It's paint thinner, dude. You're drinking paint thinner at that rate. I mean, that doesn't help going down, and trust me, coming out isn't gonna help.
I've tasted shots of Everclear. That's just bad for you. Like, it's really burns down your throat and everything. It's so bad.
But
how does that work? Because you're putting Everclear into a concoction of feet and Gatorade, and then how does that supposed to like desanitize? I don't know how that works.
Because the alcohol is so
no.
Okay.
It was supposed to sanitize the foot.
But then, so the Everclear goes on the foot, but then it just dips into the cooler full of Gatorade.
Into the cooler full of Gatorade.
It doesn't help. And then the poor sap that has to drink that's going to get the Everclear part of it too.
Dude, I had so many...
whatever germs remain.
I have so many videos and pictures that happened over at ParkCon. All I know is that... I don't know what to bring up. It's just a lot of...
But...
Hey, at the very least...
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Ryan.
No. Go ahead, Ryan.
At the very least, for this year, we didn't have to hear someone got unalived. Now go home.
Wait, what do you mean?
Remember what happened last year?
I forgot about what happened last year.
Somebody passed away as a result of ParkCon last year.
It was just because of I remember this now, and that was just more like what they climbed the tree and then fell. Like I don't know if that was the case. I totally forgot how that was.
But you would think after an incident like that would put a stop to ParkCon. Now you have back-to-back years worth of issues. Not to mention ParkCon is growing at an exponential rate that the convention can no longer control, but also the city can no longer control. And we saw it because they finally, granted, and you know what's interesting? I don't know if you heard. I think it's out of one of the Southeast Asian countries, but supposedly what happened to some guy at FANIME also happened to some guy in the Southeast Asian country. And there was a meme about it going about it because it was Itadori from
JJK?
Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, and it was about beating up a pedophile.
Yes, yeah, that did happen. That happened on Sunday of Fanimecon.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why Sunday got shut down. And
it reminded me of that. Sorry, it reminded me of that because because it was like Vigilante Justice, you know, in cosplay. And again, we had that at Fanime. It was Vigilante Justice in cosplay. The only difference is that the meme is that the ParkCon got shut down. Not like 2 seconds of being praised on the internet.
Nonetheless, I mean, like, the people were bringing it up on, all the Facebook outlets to say, all of the Fanime outlets to say, and I don't know if they were, like, justified or anything like that. All I know is that, we beat up a pedo that was creeping on folks that are in ParkCon, and he got bladed up. And then that's the reason why, like, they had to call the ambulance and have the cops come in. And I remember coming into ParkCon and I just saw I came into ParkCon and everything was just fine. And then I started seeing all the red tape that was going on. I'm like, oh, what happened? And then I saw a person like literally on the ground, bloodied up, like his nose was bleeding, like his face was all in blood. I'm like, oh, this is not good. And I was thinking, like, what the heck happened? Nobody's bringing it up. And then somebody literally, like, put it up on the comments. I think it was, like, after I left, just because the cops came in. I was just like, I'm about to leave. I don't want to get, like, cited or anything like that. They came in. Somebody just commented and said, like, this is a weirdo that went to ParkCon, and yeah, the people who were there obviously, like, beat him up, and, like, it deserved for one thing, but this did shut down ParkCon. Like, it's an activity that shut down ParkCon.
But somebody brought it up. I mean, we talk about the degeneracy of anime fans. There's a reason why anime got the ban signs. Because people were bringing in, Wool Glom for $5, Step on Me for $15. So we weren't that far detached from potentially having features. But again,
kind of reached that. We didn't expect that at all at ParkCon, because you see ParkCon like recently, and they have been just vendors that are selling food, setups of video games that are there, performances of DJs and bands that are performing at ParkCon. It's just random fun, but I think we reached it up to a new level where yes, cosplayers are okay to sell. I felt it was a meme. I felt it was a joke. Like attendees will come in and then they'll love their favorite character, in this case Miku, and the cosplayer also did cosplay somebody on Friday, and I don't know what it was.
There too from Nika.
Yeah, it was yeah. There's two variations. It's either Miku or Rappi from Nikkei.
Yes, so both of them. Yeah, so, both. Nonetheless, I mean, like, people like the character, so they're gonna, like, put their drink whatever. Like, I don't know how much it was, but I remember it was like $10 a swig, $15 a cup. And then I think you get a little higher, you get more of the drinks. So it's like, oh, okay. I just remembered seeing it, and it was just a lot of fun. I took photos and videos. I'm gonna show it up on stream right now, just a heads up, y'all. But no, my friends didn't do it. All I know is that it was just a bunch of fun times with other people that did put up end up drinking the Miku feet water.
I mean, we already crossed the bridge with the bath water. So
thanks, Bell.
But I think what I was trying to say is, if we go back to the very beginning of, like, when the last time Ryan and I went to FANIME, which is 2019, and then technically I went in 2018. Back then, ParkCon was more as an afterthought, or more as an alternative. If you didn't want to do the karaoke late night, if you didn't want to go to gaming at 2 a.m. and have Ryan show up with his kanji and beat somebody's fucking ass with it, or go to the video at 5 a.m. and watch Our High School Host Club, or the Distant Prince of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yeah, those are the good times. Yes, they were definitely the good times.
Back then, there was all that programming. And then in 2019, it was the same exact thing. ParkCon was like, oh, if you didn't want to do any of that, you would go do this thing. Now, when we came out of the pandemic in 22, all that 24-hour programming had disappeared. And all you guys remember, back in when we talked about our Fanimecon 2022 preview, our 2023 preview, our 24 preview, we kept talking about the fact that the 24-hour program is on here, but it was kind of like how we initially responded to COVID, which is like, okay, we don't know what's happening, but we hope it's going to come back to normal at some point. I said back in 20, and I said back in 22, it's like, okay, give it a year, maybe 2 years. We're now in 2026.
Yeah, we're now in 2026. It's been like, what, 4 years ever since FANIME came back from the pandemic, and there was no signs of a 24-hour convention. This pretty much everything that happened from last year happened this year, where it stayed up till 2 a.m. for gaming. Nobody is in the convention grounds at like midnight now. They're all going to ParkCon. Like, they're all just moving over to ParkCon. No. So they move to ParkCon or going to the DoubleTree, because they have, those shuttles going to and fro from the convention center to
from what I was hearing was that it was a struggle to get on the shuttle.
It is.
Like, it was a long way.
According to a couple of my friends who wanted to go to the DoubleTree, I heard that it took them like what was it, like 2 hours at most to get into those shuttles. Yeah, because everybody was lining up to get to the DoubleTree, but like, how can you accommodate like so many attendees going to FANIME with only just a bunch of shuttles coming back and forth from the DoubleTree to the to downtown San Jose? And to be fair, it's not a far it's a far commute, honestly, dude. Like, come on, like you're taking the 85 from like downtown San Jose all the way to DoubleTree, and like all the good stuff is now going to the DoubleTree at night. Like, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to keep it like family friendly and FanimeCon, and then keeping it, you know, adult friendly, adult themed over at DoubleTree? I mean, like, it's a far distance, but you can understand that FanimeCon has more adults than, you know.
The demographic is a lot different than that other conventions might have. I mean, it's definitely a much.
What are you saying, Ryan?
Older crowd.
It's a much older crowd. Not to mention, there's the old heads like us that have been to FANIME for a long time, and they're like anticipating the old programming. Again, due to everything that's going on, and now everything's moved over to the DoubleTree, it makes it damn near impossible for everything to kind of be as it may be or be as it used to be. But the fact that you want all the adults to go do all that demographic to go to another like far part of town just to go enjoy that kind of programming is ridiculous.
Exactly.
And you're not only gonna lose either fans or attendees that way, but if you're gonna have to wait several hours just to get over there, it makes that part of your badge not even worth it.
Right, exactly. Like, it sucks that, you know, for FanimeCon now, like, the only things that we're doing is like going to a couple panels. I mean, CWF is there, and a bunch of other like I think exciting panels that are there. The thing is, like, they're all in either FANIME before like 7 p.m. or at the DoubleTree from 7 p.m. on the way to like 1 a.m. And there's a difference between that. Like, I don't know what's keeping FANIME up. I mean, all I'm doing right now that I go to FANIME to is just visiting friends. I take my badge and then go to what was it? Go to Dealers Hall, go to Artist Alley. I mean, that's mostly what I've got my badge for now. And of course, attending the convention and meeting up with people. That's pretty much it. So I'm just there just to, you know, go in, help support artists and help support vendors. And then, you know, I want to at least try to go and attend those panels that people have been creative for. It's just that some of them are either in FANIME but out of my time range, or, you know, these are like in events, for example. Like, I'm interested in night market, but the night market's over at the DoubleTree, so I have to take a shuttle, which I have to wait like 1 or 2 hours for to get to the DoubleTree and shop at the night market, to say. Hentai Nights is also in the DoubleTree, so I gotta do the same thing as well. You see, like, I'm an adult night now. I'm interested in like all these other great events. It's just that, why do I have to like take like an hour wait or hour or 2 hour wait to go to take a shuttle to go to the DoubleTree? Well, I can just, like, you know, have it here at the convention center, you know, wait in line for a bit, and then, you know, watch the event there or attend the event there, you know. I that's the one thing that irks me when it comes to FANIME, is the fact that, like, I have to go to the DoubleTree now to do all these fun events, while, you know, before the pandemic happened, you can literally do it either at the convention center or at the Signia.
So, you know what's interesting is to utilize archive.org, you can actually go back to old FANIMEs and look up the grid and see how much this convention has changed over technically the last half decade. So I'm looking at it right now. The FANIMECon 2019 official, but technically,
what's the name of the website again? It's the
Wayback Machine, the Internet Wayback Machine, archive.org. Yeah, and you just type in fanime.com, and you can go all the way back to like its infancy when FANIME first started. But at some point, it depends on how you gotta like play with it, because how the internet archives it. But like, for example, the 2019, this is 2019 as of 5/21 of that year. I'm looking at it, and everything is convention center, console gaming, swap meets in the South Hall gaming, console gaming, and it starts at like 2 in the morning. The Mongol Lounge was at the Fairmont. Console gaming console gaming was in the fall, but it's still there. All of the video rooms. It's interesting. At the time, it was like Crunchyroll had a presence at Fanimecon. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
The only thing that was not at the convention center was Black and White Ball, because that's always at the Fairmont. And technically, that moved over to the Parkside Hall, which was like a classic venue. But if you look at the map, the only thing that it had, all the panels were at the Fairmont at the time. So, but then again, I like the panels at the Fairmont because, for example, CWF at the Fairmont and that ballroom was magnificent.
Yes.
It's so weird to look at that and then watch Fanimania over the weekend, and it's in the convention center, and it's like in this drab black, or not black, this drab like white wall, compared to if you look at photos of like the Fairmont days and how like regal it looked. That is what it's like. Oh my god, I miss those days.
Yeah.
But the Mongol Lounge was at the Fairmont. Literally everything was at the convention center. The only thing that was not at the convention center, again, was Black and White Ball, and then all of the 18 plus stuff. But I think at that time, people didn't mind it. People didn't mind the 18 plus stuff moving over to the convention, moving over to the Fairmont. Sorry,
Right.
moving over to the DoubleTree.
How do you get
I don't think people
I'm
mind.
sorry, how do you get the schedules? Because I'm always seeing like the schedules now becoming this year's schedule. So I couldn't be able to find
Let me post it on the Discord on our
Yeah.
channel.
See, I'm seeing the cosplay gatherings and stuff. Do you remember back in 2018 when we were all huge into certain events? Here, I'll bring it up for you guys on Twitch, and you can see what we're talking about. 2018 was a time when we were into, how you say,
Yuri on Ice?
free. We were into free. We were into Fate Stay Night. Yuri on Ice.
I did Yuri on Ice in 2019.
There was also Gravity Falls. I was like, shit, Gravity
Yeah.
Falls, that's right.
Oh,
It was
God.
a huge thing also. Kimono French, Dramatical Murder, Voltron, well, Persona, we may still.
Oh man, I'm just going. I mean, I'd rather talk about the old fan base.
Oh, Star Versus had a cosplay gathering. Interesting.
Yeah.
Even though it was a
But
small...
like for
okay.
But like for example, like in the video rooms back in the day, you would have sales at work, and then you would have animemusicvideos.org, top 100 videos, 175. Man, that was fun to just sitting there and veg out to freaking AMVs. But again, the only thing that they had moved over was the 18 plus stuff. And then we saw in 22, they started moving more and more. All the video rooms moved out of the convention center into the DoubleTree.
Right.
And this year they moved all the late night dances, not necessarily Black and White Ball. I got worried when I first heard that moving the dances over to the DoubleTree.
Yeah, that was huge. Yeah.
Because I said to Nate at that time, it's like, dude, if they're moving Black and White Ball to the DoubleTree, you've lost this convention.
It's not the DoubleTree, it's the Marriott. It's still in the Marriott.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's still at the Marriott. That's good. But you moved the stuff that if it was still there at the convention center would probably be okay, fine, because that was that. Because basically what I'm trying to kind of say here is the reason. There's two reasons why ParkCon is the way ParkCon is now. Is number one, they got rid of the 24-hour schedule, and number two is because they're starting to do a lot more events out of the convention center and out of the vicinity of those hotels and over towards the DoubleTree.
Just remember back then, like, you know, we utilized like every aspect of the hotels that were given to us at Fanimecon. Like, we go to the Fairmont, and they have like, remember panels used to be at the Fairmont itself. Like, I'm looking at it right now. Like, we can go to the Fairmont, we can go to the convention center itself. But like most of the late night activities, for example, they're all in They may not be in the convention center, but they can be in the Fairmont. Like I'm seeing like what was it? Censored Hentai Review, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. That was 18 up, and that was at the Fairmont. Anime and True Crime, 16 plus. That was also in the Fairmont. Look, like or Fairmont or what we call it now, the Signia. Like both of them, all of them have been like having panels. Like yes, they have panels. That well, they did utilize the Signia for only a small thing, and that was J Fashion, and yeah, that was this year at this year's Fanime. But I mean, I do miss this though. Like I utilized everything for Fanimecon, where we can be able to, you know, go to the DoubleTree, or sorry, go to the I wouldn't say DoubleTree, go to the Fairmont, and just, you know, have fun with the panels or whatever events they got coming up. I mean, you had, but even the convention center was also doing like so many things in 2019, like. What was it? Open Top Gaming till 24 hours, Tabletop Gaming 24 hours, Arcade 24 hours, PC Gaming 24 hours. The dance was until 2 a.m. Because literally at 2 a.m. the only things that were open were video rooms, like nostalgia rooms, video rooms where you can actually watch like all of these like favorite animes and marathon it if you want to until like, you know, the sun rises. And then Stage 0 was open as well. You can watch like, you know, people from Stage 0 play video games, or, you know, just do all this here and there. And then the manga lounge was even open as well, so you can even read manga from like 2 a.m. to like 8 a.m. You know, have fun with that. Like, I do miss that, honestly. Like, I do miss the fact that it's 24-hour con. And what you're saying, Matt, is true. That after they kind of cut hours to like 2 a.m., everything got moved to the park, and hence Park Con was established. Yeah. That was 2022. That's when it first got its like, footing, to say.
Because as I said, go ahead.
If you also think back to back then too, they utilized all the hotels really well too, given the fact that the interconnectivity of all three, like Hilton to the San Jose to Marriott, they have all that going on. And then there's still the Fairmont, which is still not that far. Hence, like the underutilization of the convention center and still pushing it all the way to like the most distant one and still not utilizing the Hilton and or the Marriott anymore. Or I might be, correct me if I'm wrong, but the fact of the matter is that you're not utilizing all that space, and for what? I get you can't afford all the rooms in the convention center, but back in the day, every corner of the convention center was utilized, and it's like I feel
we're not even using much of the rooms. Like we're not doing much of the rooms anymore. I don't know what it is, but like
I think that's what we're leading to, because everybody from what everybody's saying is it's a lot harder now to run 24-hour programming compared to what it was prior to 2020. That's the feeling that I'm getting. However, it's been one of those things that has not been said out loud. They just quietly cut it off and made it and pretend like we didn't notice. We noticed because ParkCon is there. So I'm very shocked that back when, at least when Fanimecon realized that they could never ever bring back the 24-hour programming because of what's been happening to like, you know, like how much it costs to rent the convention center, insurance liability, all that type of stuff, and then finding staffers who are willing to do that.
Really, mostly staffers. It's more towards like how you say volunteers to, you know.
Oh yeah.
I get it. Like that's the reason why, like for example, like we can't do a 24-hour convention just because we don't have staffers that can be able to like stand up from 2 to 8 in the morning. Like that's what everybody's been telling me. Like, is it because we lack staff? And it is kind of leaning towards that way, considering, you know, what happened a couple years ago. It failed by Fanime, but that turned out to be like, okay, that happened 1 year, and and then look at it now. Like, we're still running Fanime. Like,
yeah,
it's a bare bone closet version of it. It's not the same glory that we had back then prior to the pandemic.
Yeah.
And because of that, now you have this thing attached to you in ParkCon that is growing by the year, and something happens, whether it's somebody dying or feet juice.
You know what?
I don't know why.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, somebody did pass last year, and then now this year there was a much more events that happened. Thurston got bit on Friday, and it was kind of funny. Yeah, and what's kind of funny is that like Saturday we didn't have any big event going on. I'm like Saturday, this turns chill. I actually had a fun time hanging out with friends, taking a little drink here and there, and of course saw the feet juice thing.
Yeah, because yeah. Go ahead.
And then on Sunday, that's when I started to shut down everything, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, go ahead, Matt.
Because here's the thing, Fanime is actually doing some things that we used to see. They brought in a AAA talent for the music fest. Because I know I saw photos on your social media, Nate, about Ali.
Ali was an absolute blast. If anything, I must say this: I think the best artist that has come to Fanimecon. You might say Flo. I am bringing that up right now. It is definitely one of the best acts I've seen. I mean, it is definitely like You say one of the just because of Flo. Just because of Flo. Right? Is it because of that? Is it because of Flo?
No. Also because of
Homie better acts. There were also good other good acts at Fanime.
Besides Flo, what other acts will bring up?
Rookies, dude.
Rookies is Punk. Homemade Kazuku, yes.
Homemade Kazuku.
But like,
Yu Yu Hazushita.
When I listened to Ali, like the vibe was there. Everybody was dancing. Like even people around me was like absolutely like boogieing to the beat and everything. I mean, Ali is well known for like his. Here's the thing, like he has his own band as well. Like he has trumpeters, he has a trombonist, he has like a keyboardist, and then the whole band was all over there, and they were singing the songs to the ending of to Golden Kamui, to Dr. Stone, to Jujutsu Kaisen, and Beastars. Like, and when everybody starts hearing that song, especially Lost in Paradise, everybody like was rocking with the fact that like, oh my god, it's so great, oh my god, it's like awesome, yes. So I had to say, like, you guys weren't there. That's the other thing. I say it like that Ali, it's definitely one of the best. I would say not one of the best, but I say best. I don't know. I don't know how we can top it. I can't say Flo. Flo was great for sure, but like Ali was such a different level. If anything, like better than Flo, that's for sure. But like you had Homie Kazuku.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna slightly agree with Nate because
listen to Ali's like music, like it's so different compared to like listening to Ricky's Punk, which is all rock and roll. Same with Flo, rock and roll as well. Like he has a different vibe. Like I don't know.
It's a party. It's like when you have like a pop performance. There's a big difference between like a rock performance and a pop performance. Like it definitely Ali is at that pop level, which means you're gonna get a lot more a different vibe interaction versus with rookies. Homie is more hip hop ish, so there's a little bit more of like more mellowed, and then
that's right.
Yeah, and then flows rock. So I could definitely see that. And if we're playing by what the genre is, then you could say with certainty that Ollie was one of the better Famicom performances because of how it lit up. It's interesting because it's interesting because Ali is now being packaged as part of J-Pop Style Council for Anime Expo.
Yeah, I think he also brought that up that he was going to perform in LA, which is Anime Expo.
Yeah, the Anime Expo.
And I don't know whether artists are coming to Anime Expo, but they are trying to they're bringing a big list of artists over there for sure.
Yeah, they have and I think they also announced that there's going to be no speaking of Anime Expo, there's going to be no Hololive night.
There is no Hololive night. They are changing it up to One Piece night.
One Piece night.
Yeah, so it's One Piece night instead of Hololive night. But to be fair, like I think Ryan is aware of what's going on with Cover. They're having some issues at the moment, so it kind of makes sense why they decided to not do one this year.
I mean, plus also like the One Piece is like the biggest IP on the planet. I would not be shocked if they were able to.
Remember, like years before. I mean, like last year they did One Piece night in another timeline. Like I think later in this, later.
It was the NFL.
Yeah, it was like
August.
NFL. It was August. Or it was August or September, any one of those like months. But it was like definitely
I thought
a later period of the MLB season.
I thought it was football that they did it.
No, it was at Dodger Stadium, literally right before Hololive happened. Like,
was it before?
Everyone was Yeah,
Oh,
it was
oh,
before
right,
because
right before.
everyone was absolutely losing their shit about getting
The card.
getting the card and then all the other like merch that was happening on. But everyone in the month, you get that graded now. That card's like almost $1,000.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's getting like money. Same thing goes to like, well, I don't know, because that was gonna happen on Friday for a One Piece night. Who knows if Hollow Knight night will come? And I'm like, oh no, here it comes again. I have to go back down all the way to LA to watch another Dodger game.
Let's put it to you this way: Hollow Life got Bowie Knife 99.
God damn!
just yeet it off the fucking cliff.
I don't know about that. I mean, who knows? Like later on, they'll probably make an announcement saying Hollow Life Night is gonna happen, and these are gonna feature these three Hollow VTubers. It's gonna be Bales and someone from Japan and.
You know what? Just give it to the Fumawoko twins, whatever.
Fumoko. Oh god, if both of them went.
Yeah, just give it to them.
My coworker would definitely be going to the Dodger game, and he's not a big like Dodger fan himself. But then again,
yeah,
I mean, Hollow Life converted me to be a Dodger fan, so.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting way off base here. We're talking about Ollie. So
yes.
Was there an opening act?
There was an opening act. It's a Bay Area band called Stray Violet, and they did covers for anime openings and endings. They did do Golden by K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, come on, that was just a given. They did sing they sang the second ending to Inuyasha, which kind of hit my nerves. They sang the song to Nana as well. There's a bunch of covers that they did. They did it for like 30 minutes, but they were the opening act before Ali came in. Yeah, they performed for 30 minutes. It started like around 7 o'clock, and then like from 7:30 to 8, they were setting up for Ali. That's when the whole band started to come out. Like you get to see the trombonist, you get to see the trumpetist, you get to see the drummer, the guitarist and bassist, even the backup singer and the keyboardist. Like all of them were there, and they were performing the song "Funking Awesome." By the way, yeah, "Funking Beautiful," like. And then we were all like boogieing to it. It's like, oh, okay, because this is how it's gonna start, huh? And yeah, and then after that, we get the introduction to Ali. We get to see the band members come out. Then Ali comes out. Then he starts singing his songs. I remembered if we're looking for songs anime wise, there was what was it? It was the Casanova Pose, which was from the Dr. Stone from the Dr. Stone final season, and then the Golden Kamui opening was also played as well. He also did do some English ones too. Like what was the name of the song? Feel Good. It's not the Feel Good Inc. song from Gorillaz. It was like, and I feel good, and then the whole swing of the bop comes in there. I don't know the name of the song, by the way. I know.
Oh, James Brown.
James Brown's.
And it feels good.
So good.
No, not that. It was no, I just remember the hearing and it feels good, and then it's a dun 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 dun. I think it was
U2?
No, it's not that. Crap it.
I don't know.
I know the lyric to it. I just remembered like I thought it was Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth?
Yeah, I think it was a Charlie Puth song. But yeah, they think that.
Too close?
Huh?
Was it like too close? And I feel too close to like something like along those lines. Like
no, it's not that. Crap, I gotta look it up now. What was the? And then again, they sang the opening to Beastars. Everybody loved Wild Side, and yeah, everyone was boogie into that. And then of course, it wasn't the last song because that was the whole set did have Lost in Paradise as the last song. And then asked them for an encore. They did sing another song, and then again, they engaged with the audience. We had a moment where we had to like sit down for a bit and then stand up again, and that was I didn't expect. I was like, whoa, what the fuck is up on here? But yeah, it was like a full hour of like amazing music from Ali. I enjoyed it, absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was definitely one of the better. Like I said, I would say this right now, one of the best like music fests I've ever had. So there. I mean, that's all I could say about Ali. Like, for sure, it was definitely a really fun experience with him.
Shout out to Amid in the chat. By the way, Amid, one of the best.
He calls it one of the best, and I'm like, like Flo played twice, so you know, I mean,
But I don't know if we actually got. If I do recall, that's like the first time I've ever seen Flo actually perform in the U.S. That was special.
It was really. So it was the first ever time Fanime ever. So in Fanime 2010, 2011 or so, that's when Flo performed. Like that was their first time in the United States performing.
And it started a legacy. Look at them now; they're world touring.
They're huge. They're huge now, and every time we get to see, whenever we see Flo, we want to, you know, obviously see them in every concert that they go to now.
I mean, last year kind of didn't count because it was mostly just focusing on the Naruto tour. But I mean, I hope that they
we
do
went to
something.
The one in Anaheim, and that was a
that is
fun
true.
Experience.
They went back to Anaheim last year too.
But that was for the Naruto anime thing.
Yeah, they were still back to Anaheim and they came back.
It's a little different because, like, you know, obviously with the anime song that they did the year before that, we had all the anime songs from Eureka 7 to Code Geass to Naruto and even Durarara, which I thought was crazy with stepping out. So yeah, those are good times though. But yeah, I mean, there's much to discuss when it comes to ParkCon and that, and I don't know if you guys have been looking at it over at the Fanimecon, like, unofficial servers and stuff like that. I know that I'm always following the one on Facebook, but they have been bringing it up a lot. Like, everybody's bringing it up. What would Fanimecon do when it comes to ParkCon? They didn't make a statement out, and I don't know if they're going to make a statement at all. It's kind of more like, it happened, but it's gonna happen again. It's gonna unfortunately happen again. I don't know. I mean, what can ParkCon do? Like, can there be people that can, like, pretty much, like, put regulations saying, like, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. I mean, that would be towards the city, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be like?
So it would fall more on the city, but by proxy, it still follows into, like, Fanime's court because it's literally not part of them, but it's by proxy associated by them because no one else would be doing this on any given Sunday, just doing that.
Yeah, because we've gone 3 years now where ParkCon's been associated with Fanimecon, whether they like it or not. We know about it this year because of the features. Last year because somebody passed away, but also because it got rowdy, and I think it's not reported. Then in 24, when we did our coverage, the media was out there, and I still have the clip saying
there's that news clip. There's that news clip where they were, like, reporting right in front of ParkCon, not Fanime.
ParkCon, and they called it Fanime.
Yeah, you're right.
So we've gone 3 years to where ParkCon has now been attached to the side that Fanime does. Sorry, back up. At this point, ParkCon has not been attached to Fanime, whether they like it or not. So how you just can't sit by when you just can't sit idly with your thumbs, twiddling your thumbs when headline after headline, whether it's from social media accounts or from, like, let's say the San Francisco Chronicle, when they're coming out and reporting about your convention in the words "feet juice."
Yep.
That's not good media, and that's not good press.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that, and I can understand, like, folks thinking, like, it's gonna be disgusting. I can see it, like, it's just there's so many people trending the fact that, like, it's a disgusting thing that happened.
Because also too, the biggest problem and you just said it right there. The biggest problem is that nobody knows what ParkCon is. So in order to tell the story, you have to say Fanimecon, and that's where we have a lot of trouble. In order to fully illustrate the story, you have to say Fanime. You just can't say some random San Jose random park gathering, because that's not the sensationalist side that people are gonna stare at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
how do you
think Fanime is going to establish this? I don't know if they're ever gonna bring out a statement.
They're gonna have to say something.
I do not know if you could say anything at this point.
Because the thing is, like, you know, Fanime has had ParkCon continue on. I mean, even last year, when what you're saying, Matt, that there's a death that happened, Fanime never responded at all. So it has always been like, hey, we're gonna keep our hands free from this. This is another event that apparently people call it ParkCon, and unfortunately, our attendees are attending it.
all falls back to Fanime. We've already like I hate to say that we're looping here, but
Okay.
What?
I had it gets even worse. According to this big thread on Facebook by somebody that I know, somebody said, according to someone, there was a high school event at a hotel, and the students rushed to ParkCon for booze.
Oh no.
So now you have underage drinking, and also probably underage.
That's the bad thing about it too, because like you are having other visitors come in, and we're not
There's
really regulating ID stuff. You know,
there's all the normies just joining the all the congoers, and then
you need a badge.
Yeah,
and there's nobody regulating that shit either. So I mean, unless the police are out in full force, you are pretty much it's free game. And what leads to from underage drinking to other big mistakes? I mean, I don't want to think about it, but honestly, it's out there. And
I mean, again, I'm open to the public and the people that are currently like, handing out like, selling these like drinks. They're not actually like putting ID checks, do they?
I don't know what's in those drinks either. Unless I see you make it right then and there, and even then, I don't trust you. Even if, let's say, you make a drink right in front of me, I don't know what's in that bottle. I know what's in a bottle when I go to a bar. When I see a bottle of Hennessy Berry, which, by the way, have you guys seen that?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, to be frank, there are Hennessy's that were provided. Like I don't want to say provided, but
no.
Somebody's bringing it out. Somebody's bringing out the bottle out there at ParkCon.
No, so. I made a reference because there's now 3 new flavors of Hennessy for the summer.
Oh shit!
There's Hennessy Bear. There's Hennessy Berry. There's Hennessy Sweet Tea and Hennessy Mojito.
Oh, dude.
Oh Christ.
So.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Huh?
But either way, the degeneracy still happens to a point where, like, it goes back to everything that can happen, all the bad consequences can happen. Do we have a repeat of 2025 and then have to really be concerned that people keep either getting unalived or, or we're going to see something far worse happen in the park? I mean, like, the bad thing is too is that eventually this media attention or this media craze continues on. We see more degeneracy happen at other cons. I mean, God forbid, MomoCon's next, and then we have
MomoCon already happened.
Yeah, it happens the same weekend as Fanime.
Either way, I mean, it could still happen, and then like by a proxy, it can happen at AX. I've seen it happen during ALA on the waterfront part of the area, and then like everyone's still out there and they're doing all the same shit. And like, how long is this going to keep going on before either these conventions get bad rep for it, or there's just really bad press because let's say 29 teenagers got arrested for underage drinking, and then someone did get hurt or someone did get unalived or something along those lines. It's all bad press. And the fact that we're still looking at it from that aspect, especially from us being a press team, like if we were there, I'd feel bad to report anything because this is just not good for the convention scene. This is not who us as cosplayers, who us the old heads, all of us going to this convention. We're not all of us are these degenerates that are out there. I mean, I'm not saying that everyone out at ParkCon are degenerates, but if this goes on, it's just gonna get worse.
Like we're all gonna be the name like degenerates to say. Like I'm seeing what you're trying to say here. Like if we continue to like go on this behavior, it's going to be in a reputation where it's not going to look great for the attendees and plus Fanime itself. So.
But again, how do you as Fanime respond? Because that if you respond in a sort of way,
I don't know how they're doing it because again, they haven't responded to ParkCon ever since it started back in 2022. Like,
and that's the reason why if you respond now, you should have responded in 24 or 25 or 20 or in 24 or 25 after somebody unalive / passed away. But now you
Sorry,
get to
but
the
loss
point.
of life is not excusable. I mean,
Not
you
excuse-
should. They should have said
I get it.
something.
Yes,
Oh,
it definitely
no.
is not excusable for sure. Absolutely not. That they should have at least said something. If Fanimecon has said something about
Well,
it.
well, the thing is that you're well, however you read it, it's good. You have to attach yourself one way or another, because now you're acknowledging it, and in some way you're attaching yourself. So do you just quietly go to the city and say, hey, can you have more enforcement? Can you shut down? Because you gotta remember, FanimeCon and the city are in bed with one another. If you go back to 2019, when they got their FanimeCon Day placard or whatever the hell you call it, the city is well invested in this convention. I'm not surprised
They
that
have to.
it
Well, the
wouldn't.
thing is that Fanime brings in so many like people that it helps San Jose, the city, with like businesses.
Yeah.
It helps local businesses out with so many people
Whereas
like
in the
going to their food spots, going to their like shops. Like it definitely helps the residents of San Jose with like local businesses and everything. That you can't stop FanimeCon because it's a big event that everybody's into. I mean, like, look. I mean, sorry. I went, like, I stayed at the Marriott this year, and they were giving out like Fanime themed like food and drinks in the restaurant, and I was like, whoa! I didn't expect something new.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the 20% off, 20% off with your badge. I saw that.
20% off with your badge, and they also did have Fanime themed food. They even have like a One Piece themed drink over at the bar that they had at the Marriott. So you know what, they're banking with what Fanime has provided them, and I love that, by the way. Like, it kind of gives Fanime, it puts Fanime on the map, that like local businesses, like, well, Marriott's a big business, but nonetheless, I mean, like, they're gonna take advantage of, like, hey, we love the convention, we're gonna do something with the convention. So like maybe the Hilton also does have like themed drinks or food. Marriott does have it. DoubleTree probably will have the same thing as well. And again, like, I do appreciate that. Like, I do love the fact that like businesses around are doing something to keep Fanime alive. I mean, even the local coffee shop that I go to, Nirvana, which is like down the street from the Marriott, they were giving out Fanime themed drinks. So like, they know when Fanime is coming, and they're gonna do something about it to keep Fanime attendees, like, saying, hey, we want to provide you guys like some of the drinks that we created, like, a Demon Slayer drink, or a Demon Slayer inspired food, or Attack on Titan inspired food, something like that. I mean, it's great that they're doing that. Like, I like that. Like, it's kind of more like San Jose. Hey, they're listening. They're appreciating what Fanime is, and it's looking great.
I mean, let's be realistic here. I mean, it's not the first convention to do this. I mean, they welcome Anime Expo attendees and do the same thing at all the local eateries
Well,
out
that's
there.
what I'm saying. Like, they did it for Anime Expo, like when Anime Expo started to get huge, and now Fanime, I think, reached into that level where San Jose is appreciating how big of a success FanimeCon is. That local businesses are out there, giving out all kinds of Fanime inspired, themes and food, drinks, and themes and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's a staple for San Jose.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing that we have to acknowledge is they're not going to bring back the 24-hour programming. I think that's good.
Well, here's the thing that this is the thing that I hope FanimeCon does. And one thing is, bring everything back. Just bring everything back to the convention center. Like, you have all the space. Why don't you put dance back in those rooms? Why don't you put the videos back in those rooms? You have the Hilton, you have the Marriott. You can at least, put a couple.
It's just like I said, utilize everything you have in your possession, because I know I can't say from my own perspective, because I've never run a con, I've never been part of the inside. Matt might have a little more perspective, maybe, but the fact of the matter is that it's like we go back, like I said earlier, and then we all agreed upon, it's just being too underutilized to the point where it just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. Why we have to travel all the way to another hotel, like literally miles away, next to an airport, to enjoy like the 18+ stuff, like a casino night, or I don't understand, like casino night, market, hentai nights, all the video rooms. Like, what? We can watch anime literally in a room in the convention center, and we don't utilize that.
I do not mind like the old 2019 configuration, which is that if everything has to start out at 1 or 2 in the morning, that's fine with me. Just I want to go back to what it was in 2019 when all the video rooms were at the convention center, all your panels were at the
you see
Fairmont
it,
and the Signia.
like, it's right there. Like, it's in the San Jose Convention Center, LL21C,
Yeah.
EF. Like, both rooms have been utilized to present, for example, One Piece, Summer Wars. You know, I'm just looking. I'm looking down the list, and I'm like, Attack on Titan season 3, Fruit Basket, The Uncharted Evangelion. I mean, come on.
There was what I was looking at overnight was the marathon of the Promised Neverland.
Oh my god! when it was
and
good.
like good. like 2 in the morning. But regardless, I think the solution is to start moving things back out of the DoubleTree
That's the answer, I think. Like, if we could bring things if we could bring like events from the DoubleTree back to at least in the whole downtown city area, can they at least put it in the convention center? Can they at least if they can't do that, they can do it over at the Signia or the Hyatt Place or Marriott. You have all 4 hotels pretty much helping Fanime out. They use the ballrooms and they're cheap. They might be cheaper than the convention center, you know.
And maybe you don't have everything 24, but you have at least 1 or 2 things running 24
But the thing
hours.
is that you're going to have people that are going to be going to engage in these things till 2 in the morning, and after 2 in the morning, ParkCon happens, but I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be tired and everyone's going to crash. So, my thing is, again, like, keep everything all facilitated in the San Jose Convention Center area. Like, have your hentai nights in like the convention center or the Marriott room. Keep like the night market in a different area. Maybe the DoubleTree. Sorry, not DoubleTree. The Signia. They have so many ballrooms that they're not utilizing. Like, you can at least have one of those panel rooms. Let it be the night market. Like, yeah, there's that. Yeah, I think that's my solution. Like, my solution is just make sure everything out of the DoubleTree gets to Fanimecon. Like, it has to be utilized all around downtown San Jose. And I feel like we are going to have less of a problem, considering that most of those attendees will be attending the Fanimecon events from like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. instead of going to ParkCon and just starting to party out and get drunk.
Yeah,
and get too crazy.
And like going to ParkCon like at 10 p.m. instead of going that, like as you said, if there was more of the convention center up until like, let's say between 10 and 2, then it's 10 and 2. That's less people over at ParkCon. Is it going to diminish it? Probably not, because the key to it is the 24-hour programming. Yeah, because we can't bring that back, we have to find a way to mitigate. Because you know what's interesting is we look at like Jericho will talk about how they're playing Mahjong in the middle of current court like at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like Anime Expo.
That was so fun.
Why can't it be like that? Like where it's like civilized. I don't want to say civilized, but I think the key is that current court is shut down. That space is entirely for Anime Expo, so people can just gather on the streets and just hang out and party.
They're not going to close off city. They're not going to close off a street for the anime. That's for sure.
No, that's a major thoroughfare. There's no way you can close down that entire block called like a block party.
But then again, the Anime Expo has become so large that they can be able to, utilize like a couple of streets and then work their way around to, to make Anime Expo bigger, and it has been working so far.
What if somebody actually took it over and actually made it legit? Like, actually made an actual ParkCon.
What do you mean by that?
It's like somebody decided to front the liability cost and operational cost and did an actual ParkCon.
Like a legitimized version of it?
A legitimized version. I'm just throwing it out there.
I still think you'd have the problem. I mean, unless staff are really like.
Here's the thing: like, make it an actual convention right outside the park. Like, have like people like utilize obviously ID checks and stuff like that. They can hire people to, you know, have security around to pretty much like check for IDs before coming into the event and having a fun time. That will make it more regulated, honestly.
Well, you don't necessarily do that because then it's the same thing when you have like a night market in a major city. It'd be the same thing. You're just legitimizing a little bit more now, because then you have like official, like licensed vendors, licensed sellers, you know, that are populating the area. It wouldn't necessarily like you wall it off. It'd be more something like you would see at like a night market, or like at a food truck, like at a food truck exhibit, where, you know, like 5-6 trucks are in the area. Which, by the way, I also saw Famicom posting about food trucks.
Yes, there are food trucks that were close to the South Hall, and that started on Friday of Fanime. Which is good. Actually, it gives out more local businesses food for Fanime attendees, and it gives more options for people that want to get, like, you know, lunch around the convention site. But then they're already affiliated with so many things that are happening over at downtown San Jose. Like, there's so many food markets out there that people can just go to those. But the food trucks also help out, again, local businesses. So yeah, there's that.
But I don't know where we go with this. I mean, I don't know where the con can go with this.
Again,
because
my thing is, people will still be discussing at the Fanimecon group. Again, I'll bring it up here. I can just show like some folks that are commenting at the moment, like who's here to willing to volunteer night shifts at Fanime to have it to be at least a 24-hour convention. We miss it, but you also got to be dedicated to run it too. I mean, like, yes, we can't do 24 hours because they don't have the people that can run it. They don't have the people that can volunteer to stay up to like 2 to 8 a.m. Which, understandable.
Yeah, again, my only problem, as I keep saying, is if Fanimecon acknowledges PowerCon now, it's at least 2 years too late.
Yeah. I don't know what they'll do. I really don't know what they'll do.
I would have said if I were the chair team.
I think for me right now it's kind of more of a wait and see now, because
if I was your chair,
I mean, like tomorrow, like right now, it's going to be a week long since Fanime ended.
Yeah.
And everybody from Facebook is just pretty much all commenting on, obviously, what happened at ParkCon. That's kind of the big thing that's going on, especially with the fact that like the whole Miku feet juice is the trending thing that's happening at Fanime at the moment. I mean, like, I treat it as a joke. If I was it, I'd treat it as a joke. The fact that, like, you know, Fanimecon did this.
I can already see the memes and crap coming out over the month.
There's so many memes. I'm just waiting for like until Anime Expo starts popping up, and then they got something, you know, bigger.
Oh, speaking of memes, let me pull up a meme from the internet. Give me 1 second.
Oh, they'll tell me it's another feet juice thing.
It kind of is.
Oh, god damn it!
it's a related meme. Let me see if I can find it.
By the way, things that happened over at Fanime, I must say, Swap Meet was absolutely great. I was able to get, I don't know if you guys saw it on stream, but behind me there's this Yasogami High varsity jacket that was from Insert Coin Clothing. Somebody was actually selling it for a whole lot less than what they're advertising. So I ended up buying it. It is kind of small for me, but I'm like, this is the only like jacket that a seller was provided, so I'm like, I'll take it. I'll grab it. It might be a little bit small for me, but it does fit me pretty well. So I got that for a pretty decent price.
You know what's funny, Nate? If you didn't say it was the actual jacket, I would have thought you had like a Yasogami like gaming chair. I was like, damn, bro, I'm so fucking jelly.
I went up, man. This is how Twitch and YouTube money has given me. I wish I could. By the way, follow, like, and subscribe so I can get, you know, some more upgrades on this gaming setup that I have.
Yeah, go to Ed Expo and buy a secret lab chair.
Well, they probably will have Secret Labs there as a vendor. Just wait, Secret Labs will be a vendor just because they collab with so many animes.
It's not uncanny. I would totally see it because we've been seeing.
I can definitely see it.
We've been seeing more tech influence, especially all the nerd tech or there's all the otaku tech at like Anime Expo. Now you have like what I forget which of the case companies are doing, or at least with the
It's a lot of case companies.
not just the case companies, but there's like a certain Matt, what's the term for like third party market, like seller, or not really third party market, but like vendors. The vendors like they're like
AIBs.
Yeah, but in any case, there's like now I've seen like free run builds. I've seen now the Pocket Diaries builds. Like there's this AIB that's actually doing it right now, and they're like selling just straight up anime like builds, and it's fantastic to kind of see what's become of just otakuism and just tech altogether. I mean, just the fact that what we've seen in the last couple of years, even at Anime Expo, is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I don't doubt it. We'll see like Secret Lab there. We'll see ROG there, given that ROG's been everywhere. They've done Ava. They've done now the huge Miku builds that are going on right now. What is the next collab that ROG will do?
I must say this though, Central Computers, which is a local computer company that's here in the Bay Area, they were here at Fanimecon, and they were giving up. They were like selling keycaps, keyboards, cases, and a couple of things here and there that actually are anime themed, which I think was. Which actually is pretty cool. It kind of tells me like, okay, that's awesome that our local company, Central Computers, is actually doing this kind of stuff to sell to gamers. Which, to be fair, is true. There are a lot of anime fans who are gamers as well, and it's great to see that they can like do something to help their gaming setup, or give them inspiration to say, hey, I want to buy this case so I can actually build a better PC or so. So, yeah, there's
Starforge PCs is the one I need to give credit to for the Apocryphy and Freered builds.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, local businesses are being out there in Fanimecon to, just to accommodate to the anime fans. And again, it's great to see that. Great to see that.
So I noticed that a lot of people on social media are now mentioning Offkai.
Oh no! Don't tell me it's a ParkCon Offkai.
No, well, because we now have the precedent set of Fanimecon and the feet juice, and B, from what I'm hearing out of Offkai, and it's interesting because I have now applied for the second year in a row to stab at Offkai, but I've heard back from them.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I may or may not go.
Oh, it'd be funny if you actually went, then I'll get to meet you. I'm not gonna go to Offkai because of reasons, but Offkai I heard has always been a party. It's always been a fun time over there.
But this year they got rid of their first floor party floor.
There's a party floor?
There was a party floor at 25. There's no party floor at 26.
Okay, so they're not having one this year.
There is no party floor at Offkai this year. Which means ParkCon 2.0.
Oh no, here comes ParkCon again. Oh, this could be
that
could be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. But
yeah.
I don't think they've ever done a ParkCon at Offkai, if I remember correctly.
Not yet.
Not yet, but given everything that's been going on.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna. I think they're gonna trend it to Offkai because it is happening in SJCC, but don't tell me that it's gonna happen. Oh,
I'm sorry, but the cat's out of the bag. Like it's trending. This will get to the other.
I don't know if this will help. I mean, obviously, it makes like Fanime, guilty of this kind of thing, but. Does that also
by all means,
Fanime?
they're guilty as charged.
Will this help Fanime just because it's gonna say like, hey, I love to go to this party? Oh, for the wrong reasons. They'll help Fanime for the wrong reasons.
I mean, at the very least, back in the old days, they had the room parties, and that was safer, somewhat. But
the room parties were safer. No, we don't do room parties anymore because now everyone's just going to ParkCon.
But at least you see everything that's going on, and like you're still with people like or at least somewhat know or get to know. But like it's again, you have in the open environment, it's anything goes. It's the Wild West of the convention. I hate to quote it that way, but it's the Wild West out at ParkCon.
Yeah, which again, I don't know how to really differentiate on that one now. I mean, again, we'll have to wait and see. Again, it's more of a wait and see kind of game. I mean, ParkCon kind of like established itself as a part of FANIME since like 2022 when we all can go back to conventions again. But at the moment, I'm just hearing it just keeps getting like worse and worse with the stories that I've been hearing.
Oh, so the pricing got worse.
Oh, for
so remember how it said no for the feet juice?
Yeah, it went up to $10. I think it used to be like 7. It went up to 10.
No, so $10 swig, $15 cup, $20 drizzle, and then crossed out is $30 spit.
Oh, girl spits in your mouth. Oh.
Yeah, and this is courtesy of all places, R San Jose on Reddit.
Yeah, dude.
No.
You know how trending it is when you have like coworkers talking about it. Like they'll look it up on Reddit. They'll be like, I saw this whole feet thing at this FANIME, and it's because of Reddit, because Reddit is bringing the hell out of it right now.
Oh, yeah, because it's from a thread called San Jose's Contribution to Pop Culture. I love this. I love this. How are the Fanimecon orgies? Everyone's too busy at ParkCon to remember sex. No.
Those are things.
No. You gotta hear the full joke. How are the Fanime orgies? Everyone's too busy at ParkCon to even remember that sex exists.
Oh my god. They kind of are.
That's the sad sadistic thing is that actually is a thing, and it still exists to a point.
Like, that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I mean, yeah, you don't want to see this happening in a convention.
Keen forewarned that the California Convention blog does not condone this kind of behavior. Viewer discretion is very much advised.
We can condone drinking, but not the other thing. Jeez, Matt brought up like a.
Now wait a minute. I don't know if we can substantiate any claims. Supposedly, people got lung infections at the convention at ParkCon.
Well, I mean, would it be to blame on the juice?
We're still yet to hear the after effects of all this.
Well,
all I know is that people got sick, which I can understand.
And that's the social media rumor right now because there was
it can't be all about the juice. I think it's kind of more like
I think this is way blown. But I was linked to an Instagram reel that said that congoers were planning on suing the convention because of getting sick, which could have been a part of feet juice. But again, that's the risk that you run into when you're out in public, regardless. Am I gonna sue?
I mean, like, people get sick all the time, but that's the other thing. Like, you're going to a convention full of public folks that are, who knows? Like, you'll just randomly, unfortunately, get sick. Right? Like, no one's gonna cough on you purposefully.
There are those certain people, but no, not purposely.
I just feel like if you go to a public place like a convention, for example, yes, there is a possible chance that you'll get sick, but it does make it worse if you go to take that, for example, feet juice that you took. So.
Yeah, but you take a risk regardless of what you do. I mean, I can go to a sanctioned bar and still get sick. I can eat from a restaurant at the convention center, still get sick. Yeah. I can just party in my own room, I get sick. But I think it's gonna be interesting to see the misinformation that's gonna come out of this event because it's already coming out. I said that people were planning to sue the convention. I'm like,
I wonder how that'll work.
I would sue, if anything, I'd sue the cosplayer, but that's just me. But again, it's gonna be interesting to see where we go with this because as we keep reiterating, you're way too late to respond at some point.
Again, we'll have to wait till what FANIME has to say. Nonetheless, here's the thing that I only attended Saturday and Sunday of ParkCon, because Friday I was over at Swap Meet, and I was able to sell a couple of things. I was able to get a couple of bucks here and there, and was able to actually accommodate what was it? Not the entire hotel, but more towards like all the things that I could buy over at Dealers Hall Artist Alley for FANIME. So I was kind of like trusting, hoping that the things I was gonna sell ends up actually helping me get bank for all the things we're gonna buy at Artist Alley and Dealers Hall, and it did help, thankfully. So I was able to actually go to Artist Alley Artist Alley Friday, and buy a couple of things that are awesome here and there. First off, I gotta say this, Uma Musume took over the whole convention. Like, it was all Umas every fucking day. Uma Musume has been everywhere. So I have to say this, it is the ongoing cosplay trend right now, Uma Musume. It's huge, guys, it's huge. Oh my goodness.
I mean, not to mention the Kentucky Derby just recently ended. You had the Bennett Cup, or the one that was just recent.
Yeah.
After the Kentucky Derby.
They have the Artist Alley stamp rallies, and I was able to finish up one on Friday. I had to go through like all these artists booths here and there, and was able to I was able to finish up the Artist Alley. Sorry, the Uma Musume Artist Alley thing. There was also like, I think there were like 2 or 3 Uma stuff, because they did a Singray one and they did a Road to the Top one. Beginning of a new era one. And then there's the regular Uma one, which I did, and that was like what, 5? I think it was like 5 or 6 artists. And you had to go there and buy like at least a $10 purchase, and then after you get through all the stamps, you end up getting like a big prize pack. And the prices are pretty funny, actually. Here, I'll show you guys on stream the items that they provided me. It's like Uma fans, which is pretty cute. I can see that.
Oh wow!
Freaking Satono Diamond.
Diamond. You got Ogre Cap and Meisho Dodo, like all 3 of them. The fans, which is pretty cute. They gave out like good luck charms as well. Here, I'll show one here. Let's see if I can find them all. Come on. Oh, here we go. Sorry. So this was the whole entire stamp rally that they provided, by the way. It was this thing, and they were giving away fans as well as good luck charms. Umamoris, pretty much. And then we go to all these artists, they pretty much put a stamp on it, and in the end I end up getting those fans as well as these cute Umamoris, which is pretty cute. It's like good luck charms to say. You have like Rice Shower and Hararara, yeah, Tokai Teo, Ogre Cap was also in this as well. There's just a bunch of things, which is again awesome. I was like, okay, I was kind of like locked into the Uma thing, so I don't know. I mean, like, I know conventions do that all the time. Like, they always have Artist Alley stamp rallies, and that keeps like attendees engaged in like going to all these like artist booths just to get the main prize at the end. I think like Sac Anime does it too, right, Matt?
Stamp rallies?
Yeah, stamp rallies.
Yeah. But I don't know. It has been Musume themed. I know there's a lot of I know one that's like Final Fantasy 14 themed. And Love of Deep Space.
Oh, Love of Deep Space was gonna be huge anyways. I kind of assumed that was gonna be a thing. Oh, sorry, here's the other 4. Oh shit, there were 6, sorry, there were 6 Umamoris. Okay, so yeah, Tokai Teo was one of them. Tokai Teo, Gold Ship, Agnes Tachyon, and Manhattan Cafe. So that's 6 of them, and here, I'll show it on stream here, guys. That's how they look. That's pretty neat, though. I really like going to these booths here for the Artist Alley. It's really neat that they have these like things to engage artists in. Oh, and there's also a Persona one that I did as well. They did like a Persona artist stamp rally here and there. I was able to go through all 4 of them with a $10 minimum purchase, and they gave out these like tarot cards to say. Here, I'll show you guys on stream. But they pretty much got through all Persona 3, 4, and 5. So check these out. What's kind of odd is that they have Akihiko in one of them. But again, pretty neat that they did that. Yeah, thanks.
For the Ken of our group, I feel disappointed that they don't have Ken and Akamaru.
Dude, there is so. I hate it because they only like do artwork for like most of the main characters of Persona 5. Like, was it the pro tag? Was it Yukari, Akihiko, Mitsuru, and was it Junpei? But they forget the rest of them. Like, well, they have Aigis. Aigis is one of the main characters too. But like they don't have Fuka. They don't have Ken. They don't have Koromaru. And like the other characters as well. I'm like, why don't you have a Ken thing? Like, they don't have a Ken thing. I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's always those main characters. I'm like, okay, fine, sure, just give me Yukari.
Also, so that my Persona card doesn't get revoked, I might have actually said Akamaru. Sorry, Naruto fans, but I meant Koromaru.
Oh, Koromaru, man. Koromaru, it's a different thing. Let's see, what other things can I shop on here? I did buy some stuff at Dealer's Hall. Sorry, not Dealer's Hall, Artist Alley. There's some folks that still miss Gura, and I do miss Gura as well. So I was able to, you know, retain my Gura help and.
No, still coming my neck.
Ryan?
I'm still holding on to it, but I have the round 1 Nestleberry that is still sitting at the end of my bed right now. It is a crying shame what happened to her, but hey, at least her new channel is doing really well.
Yeah, her new channel is doing really well. I mean, you know, props out to the new character, to what happened to Gura. But yeah. So this was actually a Persona 3 keychain that I saw, and it had like all of the characters, which I was pretty happy with. We got, you know, the pro tag in the front, and then you had like, what was it? Ken was there on the left side, and I was pretty happy about that with Fuka and everybody. So what was that? Oh, and I just realized this too. You also do have the P3 female pro tag on the other side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Speaking of Persona, we're getting to next week.
Is Summer Games Fest?
Summer's Game Fest,
Are we
but
getting
all.
that announcement soon? Are we getting that announcement
But
It's on the Xbox side.
I hate the internet today. I hate it so much today.
Did
the
somebody
internet.
like put up like saying there's rumors for P6, or is it no rumors
Yes.
for P6?
No, it's brand new rumors, quote unquote, that supposedly it was leaked from a Chinese website of the new design, which looks like Bebe from Persona 3.
Really? Ooh.
It looks like Bebe. Now, the biggest problem is that we said the same exact shit for Fire Emblem Engage, and then Fire Emblem Engage came out. We're like, oh, it's the same exact shit as it was that we saw in the Chinese leak. So a lot of people are saying that. We're also hearing a certain date. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't know if it's true or not. But apparently, yeah, there's a whole bunch of like details being leaked. Supposedly supposed to take place in Yokohama now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so, but we don't know exactly the details.
So
yeah,
something tells me next week we're gonna have an announcement for P6. Is that
No.
That's
no.
it's still way too soon.
Way too soon. I would say we're more likely to get P4R, but hopefully maybe somewhere we get a digital re-release of Persona 1 and 2.
Oh please! I can finally play.
Please,
I can
just
actually
get
play
it
what
over
P1
with.
and P2 was. Yeah, because I already got P3, P4, and P5.
Because
Like,
I
they're
don't
all
think
great.
you can,
They're all great, but I want to see the original source. What happened in P1 and P2? So
Yeah, because I don't think you can get it unless
the PlayStation Store.
no, you can. No, no, I was.
Anymore. It's gone. That's donezo.
fuck?
That boat sailed like fucking 2013, 2014. Like, unless you had a PSP or Vita, forget about it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, that's the original the P1 and P2 releases were on the PSP.
Oh, well. I mean, I just hope a re-release actually happens. Actually would be a good announcement to bring up. Yeah.
It's the 30th, dude. Something's got to happen.
So I noticed in Dealer's Hall. So I noticed in Dealer's Hall at FANIME, like there are a lot of vendors that were selling Uma Musume stuff, which is great. But I also noticed that you can get them cheaper, way cheaper online. They were really upping the price on certain figures, and I'm like, I'm buying Kika-san Black for $70 while I can buy it at $20 at con online. What the fuck?
Well, I think the figures. I think you could find a better deal. However, the plush horses. I think that's the
those are gonna be
value.
up. They're going way up. I'm
No,
pretty sure.
but what I'm saying, if you consider, if you buy it online and you have it shipped over from Japan, it would actually be not that bad to buy one of them at con. Because I actually was eyeing a winning ticket at Sac Spring.
You said winning tickets, and I already got me intrigued.
Yeah, someone sold a winning ticket. I think it's for like $80.
What?
For the plush.
What?
But if you consider how much it goes for Japan, plus shipping, plus import
the
taxes,
shipping, the import stuff, plus like all the tariffs that will probably be added on to
yeah,
that. It could probably be around
plus
the same
tax.
price. Okay, so
it would be around the same
so
price.
that might be why. But again, I'm seeing like all these prices on eBay and Mercari for those figures, and they're cheaper, like 25 bucks, 30 bucks.
You gotta be careful though.
What do you mean by
The
be careful?
fig-
They literally put the price on. They literally put the price on the box.
No,
You
bootlegs.
gotta be careful of bootlegs though.
Not really bootlegs.
They
though.
exist.
They're not really like bootlegs though. They're literally like, right in the
How do you
original
know?
packaging.
The real
They're in
ones.
the original packaging though.
How do you know?
Even the bootleggers get the original packaging. We've been
But
doing.
they're up. But again, like, nonetheless, I mean, like, you go to vendors and they're up. But then, like,
I think we're talking two separate things. I'm talking about the plush horses.
yeah, she's talking about plush
I
horses.
think-
But he's talking figures.
I'm talking figures.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm saying, yeah, go and buy those online. But I think what I'm trying to say is the plush horses. I think that's a better value deal to
Than the
buy at a
figures.
convention than the figures.
Yeah, I would agree too. But then, like, again, I didn't see much of the horse plushies. They were mostly doing like.
Really?
Yeah, they were not doing the horse plushies. They were doing like, I'll show it online. This plushie, which is really cute, by the way, Akita-san, and that was $30. So I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. It's Kita-san.
Akita Iko.
Akita,
Now there was the one that you showed off, Nate, on your Instagram. The ones that move. I want how much
I want
those.
that one so bad, but I would imagine it being up in price for sure.
The moving gold shit. That was a
was
good
so
one
cute.
from the gathering.
Dude, apparently, some Uber fans actually went to Fanime, Weeby Stitches. That webpage apparently went to Fanime. Yeah, I found it out. I'm like, what? You were in Fanime? I was the one recording. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I know the guy. I met him at Sac Anime.
So he's a local. So he's a local store.
He's NorCal based.
Damn. Okay, I gotta start going more into Weeby Stitches now.
Oh yeah, I bought the URA hat from him.
Oh man, lucky. I want to buy the ogre cap, and I know he has that too. It's either ogre cap or the Christmas.
Which one?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Either original ogre or the Christmas ogre.
Christmas ogre.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's ogre cap. It's an ogre cap, so I can take whatever. But yeah, I mean, okay, so I missed out on this one deal because like a friend of mine, he was selling his Tamamo Cross figure, and it actually was originally priced like $45-50, and I'm like, ooh, that looks like a great price, but I skipped on it, and then literally 5 minutes later, I went back to it, and it was gone already. I'm like, okay, so I saw something trending here where it's like $50 for the figure. It is a really good figure. And it was $50, and it was like gone in an instant. I'm like, okay, so why was that the case? I saw the figure at Dealer's Hall. That was $140. So I don't know. I'm calling this right now. There's an UMA tax that people are paying to get those figures.
It's no different than the EVA tax. It's no different than the Miku tax. Everything that if it's popular, even the Gunpla tax is real, bro. Like. If the vendors know it's gonna sell, they're gonna.
I expect it to be so high though for an UMA tag.
If the vendors know it will sell, they will upcharge.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't actually buy a figure. I ended up buying the plushie though, but I'm like, I didn't want to buy the. They didn't want to go up and actually buy like the Tamamo Cross figure or the Ogre Cap figure, which is the Sin Gray running figures, by the way. Those are really sick, and I want to have like one here in my desk. But the price is just too expensive. So
talk to the people again. Love in Deep Space. Look at all the merchandise that's out there for.
okay, you're right about that too. But then like those vendors again, I don't do lads, so I'm pretty sure like those vendors would probably up the price on that. Same thing goes to like before Twisted Wonderland was like kind of a dying thing now, but like back before Twisted Wonderland was a huge thing. I remember like there were vendors out there that sold out as well. So yeah. What other things can I show? I got a bunch of like stuff from Swap Meet. I got like the panty and stocking stuff. I'm starting to get more into like Manhattan Cafe, so I end up getting like more keychains for Manhattan Cafe. And what's best is that there's this one vendor that was selling Ida bags, and I'm gonna probably work on making a new Ida bag for Manhattan Cafe, which has got like one of my favorite Umas right now.
Walk.
Huh?
Trainer-san. Ewok.
I also like the fact that like in was it beginning of a new era, I started to like her a whole lot more. I mean, some fans will probably love Agnes Tachyon more than Manhattan Cafe, but I was a huge fan of her. Even when I pulled her in game, I was like, okay, she's got to start being my favorite.
I mean, her wedding dress version that was just announced is, oh my god.
Play the JP version. No, it's really cute. It's really cute.
It's really beautiful.
Oh god, they have a Manhattan Cafe wedding version. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So pretty. It's so pretty. I know.
Features.
Oh, I was drinking a bit of it.
Oh no! You bottle it and you fucking save it for like to show your grand. To show your grand. To show your grandkids, like
great grandkids. Okay, so I found.
Game over.
Okay, so I got a shout out to a couple of artists, but like there's some artists that go really like they do a really funny meme about certain things, and of course, you know, me being a big fan of Musume, I never expected this sticker to happen, but I wanted to showcase it. I'm so sorry, Silent Suzuka.
No. I'm sorry for the ear rape chat, but no, just no.
Oh, no. Again, artists are really funny when it comes to this. I had to buy it. It was just really funny. But yeah, I mean, so far than that, I mean, I must say, like, again, I have to thank Swap Meet folks, people who were there at Swap Meet. You guys have made some amazing, like, you have helped me make amazing sales. I ended up getting a lot of great money from what happened in those sales at Swap Meet, and I ended up buying a lot of cool stuff, from Artist Alley things to Dealers Hall things, and it helped accommodate most of the purchases that I did over at Fanime. So I didn't like lose any single cent from like expenses from my banks to save, just because of all the sales that happened over at Swap Meet. So yeah, shout outs to all the folks that attended Fanime. Thank you all for helping me out with the sales. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start like posting up this stuff here and there. I will probably showcase more of it. I do want to like leave off with a couple things that I want to showcase here. Let's see, what other things can I bring up?
You know what? I keep passing by Fanimecon's Facebook page, and they'll be like, "Thank you, random vendor."
They did,
the official souvenir blood.
They pretty much like, yeah, said that. I don't know why.
No. Okay, so if I go to Fanime's Facebook page, there is one person that is putting the bad emoji reaction face.
The what?
So you know how like on Facebook you can like and heart and react like wow.
Right.
There's always like one person that's always doing the angry face.
Oh yeah. wait. So like you always go through each post and there's gonna be somebody putting an angry face on a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
And it might be the same person.
Oh my god. Must be from. Wait, are you talking about like what was it? All the ParkCon stuff or?
No, the official Fanimecon post.
Official Fanimecon. Okay, let me look at these.
There's one person that has always put what? Okay, it's the same fuck. It's the same. It's the same fucking person.
It is the same person. What the? Okay. I'm assuming it's a troll.
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's a
I don't
troll
know if it's
so. But yeah, you're right. There's some person that.
It's the same person.
Also the guy that is doing it. It's the picture. Look at the profile picture. It's the person that got angry about something. About like a cyclist next to him or something, or a car next to him. I remember watching the video like hell long ago, and okay, so I'm assuming it's just a troll. I'm assuming it's a troll.
It has to be a troll account.
It has to be a troll, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I must say this, so FANIMECon was just an exciting time. I must say this better than last year for sure. And my thing is just because like I always meet up with a lot of great friends, and we always have a fun time. Music Fest was an absolute blast. I loved Ali performing all the great music there. And I got much to say. I think it's just I think if anything better than last year. If I were to judge like what FANIMECons, how FANIMECon was compared to like the other previous years I've attended FANIMECon, and keep in mind that I've attended FANIMECon since 2009. This definitely is one of the good ones, but I still would say there still needs to be improvement. Obviously the DoubleTree stuff needs to move back to the convention. That's my recommendation for FANIME. So I hope they do that, sooner rather than later. And of course, the whole ParkCon incidents that have been going on, I just hope that they keep getting more regulated. I don't know if FANIME is going to bring a response back to what happened over at ParkCon. In the end, it's still a great convention, and I know next year they're going to have a new one. I don't know if you guys have heard what the theme is going to be for next year, but it is magical transformation. So expect.
I thought it was ParkCon.
No, shut the fuck up.
Nah, I'm gonna slap you.
So what I've been seeing, it is looking like it's going to be.
So wait a minute, it gets to transform. So we get to transform the convention to ParkCon.
Get the fuck up.
I'm gonna slap you, Matt.
Shut up, Matt. Yeah, ParkCon. Yeah, so not ParkCon. FANIME is going to be magical transformation. So I'm assuming Sailor Moon, Madoka Magica. I don't know what other transformation stuff happens for magical boys and girls, but that's the theme. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about FANIME. How about you guys?
I could say it. It's just a wait and see. I mean, I don't know what the convention can do at this point, but you just can't sit. You just can't idly sit by and do nothing or do the same exact thing you did the year after. You're gonna have to do, even if you don't announce the changes, you have to do something on the back end to see if you're able to curb. And I understand things are getting more expensive.
Yeah.
But you have to find a way, because at some point, ParkCon is going to get way too over. It's going to be bigger than what you wanted it to be, and by the time you finally want to address it, it's going to be way too late.
Right. No, that's understandable. Any other last minute comments, Ryan? Before I call up get off the call here.
All I gotta say is, we've already discussed it. Utilize the majority of the convention center. You have the space. Do it. Go back to having programming not only at the convention center. Utilize the Hilton. Utilize the Marriott. Utilize, all the hotels in the area that's connected, or at least that's being sponsored or used, or anywhere, anything, like you said, in the downtown Houston area. As long as it's not the DoubleTree, as long as we can go back to utilizing the whole convention and the hotels, I think it'd be a lot better for not only all the attendees, but all of us that have kind of wanted to go back to the way that things were. Sure, we may not properly get the 24-hour program that we want, but heaven forbid, if the old heads want it that badly to give it to the new generation, bring life back to music, baby.
I mean, Music Fest currently is doing really well with the fact Ali performed this year, and then we had Survivors at the Prophet last year. We're kind of in a trend where Music Fest is actually getting to be good once again. Before we had meh artists, and now we have good ones. Survivors at the Prophet, Ali. What's next? Overworld?
That'll be the day. That will be the day.
You'll come back to Fanime. I mean,
I need more of an excuse. I'm sorry, but like, I know I've been missing it for like 6 years, but I need more of a reason to come back. I miss it.
I know.
It's just.
When was the last time you came? Was that 2022?
19.
No, 2019. As
2019. Right. Yeah, that's the last time we visited. We all went to Fanime. I remember, like, you know, we all. I remember we had a group picture together. Let me go check that out again. I remember.
Well, the thing is like, for example, I went to San Francisco over the weekend to go visit a friend of mine, but also the roommate, and we went to San Francisco, and we went to Tony's Pizza Neapolita.
Yes.
Over in North Beach. And oh my god, this pizza. Oh.
Right,
there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason why we care about the margarita pizza in America, just because of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
The number two most voted pizzeria in the United States, behind New York.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, which is not bad if you consider the entire nation. Number 2 in the nation, behind New York.
Right.
But this, and I did something brand new. Unfortunately, I got cut short due to some things that I'll mention here. But like, I got to experience something brand new, and I think at this point, like, I would rather, if Fanime doesn't really change the way that we're looking at, I may not want to go, and I'd rather just go back to San Francisco and instead maybe go to the Mission District or go to, the other parts of the city I've been to, or go.
I mean, it's a 3-day weekend. Have fun out there and have fun over the Bay Area. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun events happening. And by the way, I found the picture. Check it on stream, by the way. That's the picture of us. Look at that. Alright, Matt. Oh, that was 2019. Oh my god, this was like
oh my god, dude.
Remember that, guys?
Those are good times, man.
Yep. This is the last time you guys visited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I see you, Ryan, I see you, Matt, Omi, that's Ray, and then that's Tom behind it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But again, I think unfortunately for a lot of us, we remembered when Fanime was good. You gotta look at it from every single convention in America. No one convention. I mean, look at ASET. ASET has grown to a different beast than it was when it first came out in the mid '90s and 2000s. Anime Expo used to be like a small quick anime convention down in Los Angeles, and it exploded into the premier convention for the entire nation.
It's crazy how in 2012 when we first started to go to Anime Expo, it used to be, pretty civil, nothing too crazy, but now look at it now in 2026, it's huge. It's just everywhere. They needed to use an entire they had to close down 2 streets in order to accommodate what's going on in Anime Expo. Like, it's a big niche thing for sure. Anime Expo is just its own monster, to say, compared to what Fanime is.
I'm an old head. Don't loop me into just being there at 2011, 12.
But basically what I'm trying to say is, I think this is probably the year that I think we finally we have to let it go. We have to let it go that we're not going to get back the old Fanime. We're not going to get it exactly. We wish we could.
I really do want to go back to the old 24 hours that what Fanimecon is used to been known for and everything. Like going up at 4 a.m, playing arcade games until the sun rises at 5, and you're like, oh snap! I gotta check out the hotel at noon. Oops. Versus going to room parties and getting drunk all the time. That's not my thing anymore. I'm getting older, yes, but I want to go back to the whole 24-hour thing where we could play card games till the morning, play arcade games till the morning. That has always been a thing before the pandemic, and yet we
By the
can't.
way, gentlemen,
we
my
can't get to that.
Kanji stands undefeated.
Oh man, now you gotta remind me of Persona 4 Arena.
Don't even get Matt started because even today he gets salty.
Bruh.
By the way, how's
I brought it up earlier. I don't know why you guys didn't even mention it.
we're kind of in the
But
we're kind of
no.
in the moment.
Yeah,
2020,
but I think
2020 round one.
but I think we're at sandbagging. Oh, I think we're at this point where I think we're at this point where we have to stop looking in the past and look towards what can we do now? What can we do with this convention? What can we do to curb the effects of ParkCon? Because we can't go back to what it was that made the convention so great. We're past that period. We have to see now where we're going to be next year and the year after moving forward, and what can we do with the resources that FANIMECon has? What can we do to say we're going to do more so that at least we could try to mitigate ParkCon? Can you mitigate it altogether? Probably not. Even if we magically brought back everything as it was in 2027 back to 2019, you still got a ParkCon. And if anything, the allure of ParkCon just made it stronger, and you might have more people out there than it was in 2018, 2019. But you just can't sit there and just think that you can do the same exact thing next year and just call it a day.
No,
I think we're past that period.
No, we are kind of past that period, and again, we'll have to wait and see. I guess again, right now it's kind of more of a waiting game. We have to wait and see what FANIMECon will do, if they're ever gonna do anything. Either I have a feeling like even if we say that the 24-hour Fanime is not gonna come back, but I have a feeling like ParkCon is not gonna stop. Like it's a setting thing that ParkCon is still it's gonna be ongoing thing for FANIMECon. But what can they do to stop all the things that have been happening?
What cost?
Happened this year? Like
at what other costs?
Can they put regulations down? Can they do things that can make ParkCon safer? But it's a possibility, but I got no answers for that right now. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say when it comes to FANIMECon this year. I would love to see you guys again next year, but really, we'll see how things go. Matt, Ryan. All
right.
There's plenty of room for opportunity, but we just like every year, we never know what events are going to happen, what is around the bend. Like, we weren't expecting Awakening to happen at the start of this year. Look what happened. We got the boys back together after what? We haven't seen each other since Flow like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's right, 2 years ago.
I mean, it's been a long time since Himmel passed away. I mean, look at where we are, boys.
Yeah.
God damn it, Matt.
I mean, we brought in and out and refrigerated food. Thank you, Himmel.
Yeah, shut up.
Sorry, I just saw the free run post on Starforge.
All right. I think we're gonna call it here just because it's getting a little late. So
yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. It was fun talking to you guys again. Hopefully, I'll keep you guys up. I'll keep you guys updated and see when we can fire up the podcast again. I'm hoping sometime soon.
It's been far too long. I really have enjoyed our conversation. I wish that we can get
I wish
the
we
blog.
could do more of this. Say for example, I'm definitely down to do streams like this where we just chill and talk about what happened at this convention.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it could be more of we just do it like this. I'm
okay
cool
with
that
this,
I can.
Yeah. Although to be fair, it's gonna be on my channel. It's not like the Comic-Con podcast or anything.
Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's cool with me.
Gee, I've only been saying do a blog Twitch channel for God, how many years, boys?
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Nate.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for joining in.
All right.
FANIMECon again. FANIMECon was great. We'll just wait for what happens next year. Nonetheless, thank you guys for joining in the chat.
right, thanks guys. I gotta take up. I gotta
Later.
get ready for bed.
Later, Matt. Later, Ryan. See you guys.
All right, bye guys.
Later.
See you soon.
Later. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit more before I call off. I got like 3 minutes left, so let me see what I can showcase to you guys that I've ended up buying over at Fanimecon. Again, I was showcasing this while you guys were like, I think, well, me and Matt were chatting. Me, Matt, and Ryan were chatting, but I know a couple of cool things. This was actually stocking stuff. I ended up buying it from Kevin's booth. Kevin, aka Decree, thank you. I didn't know that you went to Japan and actually bought a couple of panty stocking stuff. So I was shocked when I saw that. I'm like, here, just let's go ahead and make a deal so I can grab a couple of keychains with you know, my favorite girl stocking on it. So thank you for that, by the way. Again, I do miss Gura, so I have to buy some Gura stuff here and there. What other things do I have here in this bag? Because there's such a bunch here. And this is, by the way, this is the bag, by the way. This was the, if you remember, like, last year's Fanime bag, it's pretty much the same bag as last year, except black and white. That was how the bag looked like. I'm like, you cheapened out, Fanime, you cheapened out. This is the guidebook, by the way. We had a lot of great themes with this as well. I already know what happens next year is going to be, what is it, magical transformation. So that's the new theme for next year. Can't wait to see what the artists are going to be doing for Fanimecon next year. Oh, Clark's in Japan? What? Oh, lucky him. Can you give him a shout out so I can actually get some stuff from him? That'd be pretty sick. I don't know what he's gonna buy for all of us, but yeah. Oh, I know, the LTK creator is doing something dumb. Yes, he's doing AI stuff, and I get it. Animators are absolutely livid with the fact that that he is leaning towards the side of AI, and nobody likes that. I do hear you, bro. I do hear you. More things from the swap meet. So I don't know if y'all know, I am also a Gold City fan. So I love all these Umas, and I'm like, I love Gold City, I love Winning Ticket and Manhattan Cafe and Tokai Teo, and like when you start going into more of these like Umas, you're gonna start liking more and more of them. And yeah, I started seeing Gold City over at Cinderella Grey, and I'm starting to like her a lot. But I'm also a huge Ogre Cap fan, and then if we could see more episodes of It Already Won, I would love that as well. Yeah, but she comes out next season for Sin Grey, so there's that. So I gotta wait till that. I gotta wait till next year to get the new season of Cinderella Grey. Shout out to my friend, by the way, Ellen. Justin showed me this what was it, this gift that you provided me. Thank you very much, Ellen. I love how you created this Lucifer duck, by the way, from Hazbin Hotel. It's stitched up pretty well. It's gonna be like right here on the side where I hold your lit wick, by the way. Your lit wick is also in my bed, in my top of my bed here too, so I'm gonna put that also there as well. So it'll be showcased throughout everywhere on all my streams. So again, Ellen, I know we haven't hanged out since ALA, but thank you very much for this. I love it. I appreciate it. It's so cute. The Lucifer duck. It's awesome. Thank you again. Let's see. We're gonna go through here again. I did see. These are the fans again. We had Meisho Dodo and Satano Diamond being silly. I'm gonna leave them aside over here on my bed so that I can just, like, you know, clean that up eventually. I did not expect this, but there's a Star versus the Forces of Evil stuff, and I didn't realize it. And I was like, oh my god, there's that Star, and I'm like, I ended up buying the sticker, and it's really cute. So I did not expect it at all. They never expect Star versus the Forces of Evil fan art at all, and here we go. Oh, yeah, if you can get something Uma related, Ryan, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of my mood as well. Waking up. This is like what Rice Shower is, waking up. That's kind of like me as well. So I'm starting to become a huge fan of Kita-san Black. So how to brand new peeler sticker. I'm going to put that on my car or on my, you know, on my cup or whatever. But peeler stickers have now become a thing for me. I'm gonna just throw that there. Let's see. Oh shoot, this is Admire Vega. I forgot to bring it to Omid. Omid, I don't know if you're still on stream, but I totally forgot to give this to you. So he became an Admire Vega fan. Yeah, Admire Vega is his favorite horse, and I gotta give it to him whenever he comes back. We'll do it next week. Next week we have an event together, so probably showcase that to him. Bunch of joke stickers from Umas. Again, just a huge fan of it, so can't really do much about it. combo, Tokai Teo. Alright, let's see, what other things do I got? This bag is huge, full of like Artist Alley things, so let's see. Oh, this is a cute, Death the Kidless Patty Soul Eater sticker. I thought this was actually pretty precious to see this. I didn't know they had like Soul Eater fan art for quite a long time, and I know that it's back just because what was it? Fire Force brought it back, and I'm really hoping that we do get another, you know, possible retelling of this show. It's just really awesome. Oh yeah, Ogre Cap fan. I love the fact that it has a little face, the face where she just goes all like staring off to the sky after losing to a Tomo Cross. Let's see. This one was Tokai Teo, so another keychain that I'm gonna probably add it somewhere here. What other ones do I got here? Say shout out to Jerry. I gave you a gift from Singapore, and then she gave me a Momo standee that's gonna probably be on my desk here. Thank you again, Jerry, for that. Sure. I think I got everything that I've got from Artist Alley and Dealer's Hall. There's this other, nope, that's something from Singapore. Oh, another special week plushie, but somebody was able to give this to me for like $10, and I'm like, please give me this, because I didn't realize how much the whole freaking like Uma tax was. Freaking like they spent so much money on upping the price on so many of the figures and plushies that they had, that it's so expensive that I could just rather buy it over at like another website like eBay or Mercari, and I would imagine they're legit. From the way I'm kind of looking at it, they are legit. I have to like again look at my facts here, but yeah, again, it's much cheaper buying it at eBay or Mercari than what happened at Fanime. I'm like, I'm paying the Uma tax, but I don't want to pay the Uma tax because it's way too pricey. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. I think I did have more other things too. I know I had Persona stuff as well because I had to do it for the thing. Oh, and then I also did buy a couple more peeler stickers. Yeah, there we go. A couple more peeler stickers. Had my character from Gachi Akuta. He was he was available as on this booth, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. And then I have a bunch of other Uma characters that were also in this as well. Was it Tokai Teo, Manhattan Cafe? They're probably gonna be like listed on my car now. And then did I have Ogre Cap? Oh no, I gave Ogre Cap to Omid. Okay, yeah. I gotta make sure that he ends up getting that. I gotta give him Admire Vega because that one was his and he forgot about it. So I'm gonna show. Kita-san is near. Aw, lucky you. Aw, man. A 5-star Kita-san black. It's potential 4. Man. Now I gotta wait till potential 5. Now he's gonna be like a strong Uma. Oh, God. Oh, and I don't know if you guys have watched this movie. This movie is Project Hail Mary, and they had fan art for was it the characters there? Grace and Rocky. Fist my bump, you know. I think. I love this kind of thing, and I think that's kind of it that I got for all the swag I'm going to be showcasing. And this one is actually a relatable thing, by the way. Right? I mean, we're all kind of into this. We have to take I had to pull so many carrots to try to grab our favorite horse girls. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and pack everything up. Eventually, I'm going to like do something with these stickers, do something with these keychains, and probably redecorate the whole room. Let it ride. Let it ride. It's true. Let it ride. I think that's everything. All right. Yeah. Final thoughts when it comes to Fanimecon attendees. For those who are watching right now, yes, Fanimecon does have its issues when it comes to ParkCon. When it comes to the things that have been happening over at the convention. But obviously the one thing that comes to mind is the fact that they have to like put everything back. It can't just be all DoubleTree. I've seen this before. I can't wait any longer, like 2 hours just to wait for a shuttle ride to get to the DoubleTree and like do all these like other events that are happening over there. Put it back into the convention. You have so much space. put in the rooms, put it in the Marriott, the Hilton ballrooms, the Marriott ballrooms, the the Hyatt Place ballroom or the Signia ballrooms, because like you have all 4 hotels and you're not using the ballrooms. Please do that to at least accommodate everything that has happened from the DoubleTree and bring it over here, because I feel like it's a much better way to have everybody attend Fanimecon and have the full experience of Fanimecon by going to these events instead of like taking a shuttle all the way down to the DoubleTree. The other thing too is that yes, the ParkCon incidents, we're very sorry that it happened, but unfortunately, from my perspective, our ParkCon is still going to happen, and I just hope they just like change regulations here and there. Hopefully, we get to see like more security come in where they're going to stop people from who's like underage drinking and things like that, because that is a risk waiting to happen, which will probably shut down all of the parties that are going to happen at ParkCon. And yeah, just all the insane events that happens at ParkCon, like they gotta like regulate it now. Will Fanime address what happened at ParkCon? Probably not, because they are not affiliated with ParkCon. Remember, Fanime has done this before ever since 2022, where ParkCon continued to happen, and again, they just scratched it out. They did not mention anything about ParkCon, and they're probably not going to do it to this date. But who knows? After all the events that happen, especially with the fact that the whole forum for Fanimecon continues to pop up and bring up all the events that happen at ParkCon, maybe they might say something. But from the trend that's been going on, Fanime will not address ParkCon. ParkCon will have to be more regulated, and I'm hoping that's going to be the case, because we can't let that happen. I don't want incidents like that happening where, people, there goes fights, there goes people biting faces, the cops had to show up and shut down the parties. Like, that was waiting to happen. Now that it happened, there has to be something that has to be regulated, there has to be something that has to be stopped before it gets worse for ParkCon and reputation for Fanime. Nonetheless, again, and I've said this before with Matt and Ryan, it's a wait and see game now. We don't know what Fanime is going to do next. All they're doing right now is thanking people that have attended Fanime. But again, wait and see game. We don't know if they're going to address anything about ParkCon, but again, we don't know how it goes. Nonetheless, overall, Fanimecon was a fun experience. Met up with my great friends. The Marriott treated us really well, so 10 out of 10 to the Marriott, because I've been loving staying with them. I'm giving them huge reviews because they have been treating us so great, and I wish to go back to the Marriott next year, and hopefully registration for hotels do well, so I can get back to the Marriott and have a fun time with all my friends and all my good buddies that have been rooming with me. But yes, overall the convention was all right. We only did like we did last year. We went to the Deal Talk, went to Artist Alley. That's supposed to have been the top 2 things that we did over at Fanime. And again, the best part about Fanime is meeting up with my friends. I enjoyed all the fun times we had together when it comes to swap meet, to meeting up randomly over at the convention. We always like sit down, have a chat, have a fun time, talk and catch up. That's the best part about Fanime, is always the connections that you meet, and then you get new connections that you'll meet in this convention. I do have to give a shout out to that winning ticket cosplayer. We're not good buddies. I didn't know he was also part of one of my other friends' groups, and now we're all like good buddies. Now we're like chatting and stuff like that, which I thought was pretty sick. So there was like 3 winning tickets that were cosplaying, and apparently the other characters from B and W were not there. No B was, no Narita Taishins. So we were the only W in the group. So I just hope again we'll meet each other once again next year for Fanime. Gatherings were pretty fun. I ended up meeting up with a lot of great people from the Gachakuta gathering that I did on Sunday and the Umamusume gathering that I went on Saturday. It did suck that it happened when it was sunny. It was kind of like really warm weather actually over at the convention, and it sucks that our gathering spot was literally under the sun. And I felt for my friend. He was in heat as he was cosplaying Agnes Tachyon. So he said like he couldn't really last the whole hour, and I was with him too. We just only stayed there for like 30 minutes before we decided to just say, hey, let's just go get food, because we needed energy and we didn't eat yet. And that was actually at 2 p.m. on Saturday, and I was with him. I'm like, let's go get food. And then Music Fest undoubtedly I think was, I know they're all gonna say like it's one of the best, but I gotta admit it is like the best. I mean, I never experienced a music fest like this where it's all jazzy, it's all lively, a lot of hip hop, a lot of great great performances. Like Flo, Rookies is Punked, and Homie Kazuku were all. Those are one of the best. I mean, yes, it is one of the best, but like the best. You have to come. You have to be here to experience Ali's performance. It was just absolutely a blast. And I've said this to my friends, and I've said it. I'll probably say it. Everyone here, it is the best. The best performance for Music Fest ever since I ever attended. Like, yes, Flo has performed twice, and it's been good. And I've seen Nano. I've seen Rookies is Punked, and I've seen Homemade Kazaku. Last year I regretted because I really wanted to see Survivors at the Prophet, but I missed out on that opportunity, unfortunately. So I made it up with Ali, and again, an amazing performance with Ali. So I'm gonna give my shout outs to the man who has been helping, who has made Music Fest amazing, and I just can't wait for FANIME for what they're gonna bring in next year. Hopefully it's gonna be some huge artist that would like that would break everything. Maybe I'm putting my prediction out here. Somebody said Creepy Nuts, and Creepy Nuts performed Coachella. That's a huge event already that Creepy Nuts performed. Will they go to a convention? Yeah, possibly. It might possibly be a convention because Coachella is hugely expensive compared to what an anime convention could hold. If Creepy Nuts performs, I am going, no matter what. Bump of Chicken could also be a good prediction. Official High Dynamism is another good band that could also perform as well. There's a lot of like listed names that could be perform at FANIME. Again, it's all based on FANIME's like money or budget if they can be able to hold them. I was just so happy they actually put Ali in, and again, an amazing performance. And again, who knows what FANIME will bring up next year. And let's just more again of a wait and see game of what happens there. If I were to rate Fanimecon this year, I would say it's 7 out of 10. It could do better for sure, but overall I had a fun time. I had a fun time overall just because of the fact that I'm hanging out with friends. But all the things that I've done at FANIME, it's like, oh, I only went to Dealers Hall, Artist Alley, CWF, a couple of panels here and there. But if we could at least, my thing is like, if I could do more over at FANIME, then I can make it maybe rate a little bit higher. But it is what it is. I only did 2 events, like Dealers Hall, Artist Alley, and a couple of things. I never even went to the DoubleTree this year, so that's another like factor that made me not give it a higher rating to say. But I mean 7 out of 10 for this year's FANIME. I think better than last year for sure. And we'll wait and see what things happen for Fanimecon. But yeah, that's pretty much all my coverage for FANIME this year. It's been great. It's a great convention. Can't wait to see what happens next year. I can't wait for the next convention that's going to happen. And I still am figuring out what I'm going to be doing for my next convention. I have San Diego Comic-Con on my mind right now because, well, it's planned up right now. I am going to San Diego Comic-Con. But that's in late July. But there's other conventions that are happening at the moment. Like, if I randomly go to AX, I can go to AX. But it's definitely just San Diego Comic-Con at the moment, and maybe Anime Impulse the week before. But it is looking just like SDCC. That's probably the way I'm gonna go with at the moment. All right, that's I'm gonna call it now just because I have to actually go to bed. But thank you all for checking out the stream, YouTube and Twitch. If you guys like what you've seen, I love to do this more often. I love to do more of these anime convention reviews with y'all. It's just more of like the conventions that I have to attend, and then we'll discuss here and there what happens. But that's all I can discuss when it comes to FANIME. If you like what you said, if you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube, like my Twitch channel, and yeah, that's all I can say. That's pretty much it for me here. Thank you guys for checking out the stream. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, okay. Shout outs to Matt. Shout outs to Ryan from the California Conventions blog for coming back here and having this little discussion that we've had when it comes to FANIME. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me here. All right, thank you guys again. I'm getting tired. Bye, y'all. See ya.